Yes, I am back with more Inquisition. I did do more inventory management. If you'll see, there is a new hat. Yes, I made it myself. It is the Yeehaw hat. It is weaker than the previous one he was wearing, where it was like less an armor rating, but I mean, I think it's fine, and I like how it looks on him. I tried my best to match it to his coat already. Yeah, that's what he looks like now. Cassandra. Sarah. Yeah, everyone else, nothing's changed with them. Yeah. Iron Bull has this hat on from last stream. God, I'm so glad I found that hat. I forget where I picked it up from. It might have been on a random drop, or I might have gotten it from the black marketplace, Black Emporium, but glad I have it now. I hate how the Orlesian hats, though, they have like that weird like cap that covers the hair. I tried to match it as best I could to his hair color. If I wanted to get it darker, I needed Great Bear hide, and I was feeling a little lazy and I didn't want to go get that to tint it. So it looks pretty good. I think like regular bear hide matches it well enough. And then I think I changed out some accessories for some people. Gave my guy a ring that enhances his energy barrage skill, since he has like so many of those now. So many more energy barrages to kill with. So, yep. First things first, go check on the war table. What am I saying? The war table. If I exit the room, I'll be right across from it. Sort of. I'm gonna go check on Sutherland, check on Dagna. Do judgment. Hello Flame, welcome. I just started stream. Checking on the war table, making sure I got everything. I'm all cut up on the war table, I gotta say. I don't got much more missions to do. Not yet anyway. As I unlock more things and do more like regular map quests, I'll probably get more war table stuff, but it's not as overwhelming anymore. We're gonna go check on the Undercroft. I gave Dagna some stuff to study. So we're gonna see if she's done anything interesting. Wow.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
Okay, you gonna tell me what it is? No? I can't ask about it? We'll talk later. Oh, there we go.
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird. I said weird, right?
Answers, Dagna?
Lyrium and the Fade linked, but dwarves and Tranquil not linked. But they work Lyrium, so they are. Somehow. There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
Oh god, Dagna. She had to like touch of the divine. You were really tall. Thought all the thoughts. What's the link with no link? Thought all the thoughts. Doing some coal stuff.
Thought all the thoughts.
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people, and my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts with their thoughts?
Influential thoughts.
No, my thought was all of our thoughts, like parts.
And that was on me? Or just on the thing?
Mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
It's like wondering if the grass feels anything, but these guys are wondering if the rocks feel anything. Which honestly, in this world, valid concern. Considering the lyrium is alive, I guess. You were really tall. Yeah.
You felt taller. How much taller?
Like mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was moving. I felt dizzy. You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper carve the wall of memory, except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
What's the link with no link?
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to lyrium, but also not linked?
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is.
Maybe they used to
We're the
be.
ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers. Blah.
Because if you think about like the dwarves that were in the deep roads with the lyrium infused stuff, like maybe they were doing something that Dagna
Keep investigating and let me know what you find.
is thinking about. I don't know.
Tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it.
Oh, she gave me a rune? Vander's going to leave the conversation more confused than when it started. I feel like that's most of his experience ever since falling out of the sky. Dagna is pretty crazy though. Like you meet her in the first game, like I said, and she's like this young woman wanting to learn things. Like I don't know. She was cute, and now she's like this dangerous, this dangerous inventor. It's kind of crazy. Go to inventory, upgrades. Maybe she didn't give me a rune, maybe it was a schematic. Dad, no, you didn't give me anything. Yeah, you didn't see that. Yes. Oop, wrong one. This is the Inquisitor hat. Well, I call it the Yeehaw hat, though. Yes. Gives him willpower. Well, I made it give him willpower. He's wearing his coat, his hat. I know, right? Isn't it great? This is the hat that I was talking about last stream, where at some point I was like, man, I really wish I could find this hat. And I was playing off stream a little bit, like upgrading gear. I'm doing some war table stuff, like stuff that takes up so much time and like drains my energy. Like I would rather just do it off stream. So I forget if I picked this up during last stream while like wandering around, or if I went to the Black Emporium off stream and just bought a bunch of schematics, because I'll do that. I'll just be like, oh, I have money, I'll just so I can have all like the dress up items. Not that I'll make any of them, like not all of them, but definitely gives me more options. Like I'm looking for more mage cowls. Like there's no cowls for anything, so like I can't give the mages like mage hats, which is fine, but like this helmet does not match with this outfit. Like this helmet matches with Evander's outfit, fine, but like he's not wearing that anymore. He's wearing his Yeehaw hat, you know? Different era. Sheriff Evander. Yes, howdy. Yeah, I love that. Oh, Blackwall looks great. Oh, he looks so fantastic. I'll probably end up upgrading his armor at some point, but for now I don't think I need to. He's chilling. Cole looks great. She looks... I'm hoping to find some outfits for her, because a lot of the mage stuff for her actually like changes a lot when she wears it, and it looks pretty cool, but I can't. I end up giving it all to other people. You look the same. Yep. I love it. I wanted to give them all cowboy hats, but like not all of them look good in the cowboy hat. Plus it has like this weird like leather flap that covers your hair. So like no matter what hair you're wearing, thankfully my guy has short hair, but I fear that like if you had like maybe a female character and she had long hair and you wore that hat, it would stuff all of her hair under it. And I think that's what it would do. Hold on, I don't think anybody in my party has long hair. I don't think anybody in my camp has long hair. What am I checking? Cassandra has short hair. Iron Bull doesn't have hair, I think. Neither does Vivine. Cole has like... Okay, Cole has semi-longer hair. Investigating. Take off the Yeehaw hat. Oh wait, Sarah, do you have long hair? I think her hair is short too. Yeah, I think Cole has the longest hair in the group. Oh, oof. Yeah, it does. It tucks it all in. Yikes. That is not the look for you. Oh, Blackwall. Oh, I could. His forehead pokes through. His head's too big. Your turn, Dorian. You look cute. She looks good. Sarah looks okay. Cassandra looks great. Oh, Iron Bull can't wear it. Understandable. His horns would rip it to shreds. Varric looks okay. He's fine. Oh my god. Solus. I have to get him one. Maybe I'll give Solus a cowboy hat. Give Dorian and Solus cowboy hats. The musketeer. I know. Okay. I won't be changing Cassandra's hat, but maybe one day I'll just make a bunch of cowboy hats when I'm like doing a bunch of like side missions or whatever. Dress everybody up. But yeah. Yep. Newest thing. I love the hat. I haven't seen it worn out in the overworld yet. I've just been looking at it in the inventory screen. So it'll be cool to see him wear it around in the world. Oh yeah. I want to talk to Sutherland first, I think. And then we're gonna do judgment. We're gonna do the judgment chair. Because I know I have a few prisoners lined up for judgment. Still kind of crazy that my guy can do that. I don't know why we're not involving the king of these nations. But I mean, I guess, you know, maybe they're busy. They don't gotta know what I'm up to out here. There's a new sheriff in town. That's right. Don't call me Inquisitor. Don't call me Herald. Call me Sheriff.
Our heroes strode the
Where am I
winding
going?
road, defiant of the
Sutherland.
wild.
He's up here.
Uncertain pause for home and cause.
Sutherland, where'd you go? Wait,
Inquisitor.
where's Sutherland? Send them all to the gallows. Kill them all. Execution. Yeah, I think it's the mayor, Samson, and that dude that was leaving notes around. Service, whatever his name is.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Yeah, I think we're good to do this. He's questing. He's the main character of his own game. I guess he is. I'll have to... Okay, here we go. I'll check on the war table in a second.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
Okay. He has a chance to prove it. Well, that muddles things. It's be a crime either way. He has a chance to prove it.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
I acquired the Ferelden throne. Look at that. Give him to the Grey Wardens. The best I can do is exile. Ferelden can lock him up. I'll give him a clean death. Oh, okay. You have to think about the circumstances. His entire town was succumbing to the blight. If he didn't drown him, that entire town would have just been like another town added to the Blight army. So I guess like him drowning it, they were all gonna die anyway, but it's still just like this horrific thing that like he did. But plenty of other people have escaped my judgment with doing worse crimes. So I don't think I'll kill him. Yeah, killing him seems a bit much. Yeah. So, and also like he's the mayor of some sort of town in Ferelden, Crestwood. Do I really like? We can give him to Ferelden, I guess. Like Ferelden can lock him up. I guess I don't want him in my prison. Exile him. Give him to the. Why would I give him to the Grey Wardens? Like to like conscript him? Okay, let's give him to. Well, because he did murder a bunch of people. He did do that. But I mean, he's lived with it for 10 years. The Blight was 10 years ago. Lock him up.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil.
Oh,
Let them
Cole
deal
doesn't
with
like
your
that, but
punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
damn. Maybe I should have killed him. I don't know. Maybe I don't think he would have been happy with anything, really. I want to change the throne. I'm going to change the throne. So that's one down. Mayor went to prison. Cole didn't like that, but I can understand maybe because of his whole past with prisons, I guess. Maybe that's the thing. BRB changing throne. Yeah, like hold the prisoners. Hold on. Important business. That's the Quinari throne. Dragon Maw. Where's the new one? Ferelden throne. Oh, it's got like wolves and stuff on it. Okay, let's try out the Ferelden throne. Oh. You know, it looked a lot cooler in like the thumbnail. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get those upgrades if I want to have I don't like that one. We're not sitting in that. It's just wood. Wood and fur.
This is where a smith.
Like, I got like my Amazon order and it like literally is not the thing. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Perfect. We're ready. Let's do. Okay.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the Approach, without his master's consent.
Where are those? Where are those? You got those still? That doesn't excuse him. I'm actually impressed. That is beyond foolish. He got dressed up for the. I know he's looking pretty slay.
You stole from Corypheus. I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Damn, he
Bargain.
was quick with it.
I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the Approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Behind us? You killed a lot of people, Service. Ew, no, give him back to Corypheus? Oh, I want him as a smuggler. An informant on probation? Throw him in jail. I don't want anybody in my jail cells. I need hard stances here. And you know what? He's wearing all white. You know, I could hire him, maybe. He's got my style. Got that aesthetic going. An informant on probation. But this one's special. This one has a crow on it. Why would he give him back? I guess because Corypheus would definitely kill him if he returned. Yeah, I think because he was doing like the smuggling behind his back and everything. But like, that's just another thing for Corypheus's army. Another thing for Corypheus. I don't know. Let's use him instead of Corypheus using him, you know? So let's make him a smuggler.
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful, and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value
We
when
might.
he sees it.
Oh, whoa.
I won't disappoint.
Nobody's happy about this one. Damn. Well, you know, you can't win them all. What can you do? We've got the Time Lord locked up as well. Might as well have Service doing something for us. We got the rebel mages who were causing some mischief at the beginning with us. Nobody's clean of sin here. You hired a criminal, but I think it'll be positive in the end. I didn't expect everyone to disapprove, but that's okay. Oh yeah, we have one more. I don't know why I'm running in here. Cause I think like a lot of this game is like second chances for people, or I think like second chances are like a big thing with all this. Cause even like villains in the first game kind of are given the chance for a weird redemption arc sort of situation. I don't know if you could call it redemption, but it's like nothing's black and white with these people, so you can all understand it. Oh, I don't have any other. I thought I had Samson. Maybe I have to talk to Colin. I thought for sure I did. Or maybe I have to get him. Did I ever get him? Okay, a report in Liliana's hand. Sutherland's company have made a request for further expeditions to bolster Inquisition coffers. He seems driven to match the investment made in the group thus far. The goal is rambling, but has potential. A small group is certainly better suited to ferreting out whatever misplaced city, horror-filled tomb, or bound or borderland keep he's looking to scout. Okay, so I'll have the context to do the work they're good at. Sure. Yeah, Liliana seems level-headed here.
Let's see what we have.
Nothing else? Oh yeah. This is it. Yeah. I'm content. I even matched my horse. This is great. If they make statues of me, this is what the statue should be of. Me in my cowboy hat and my very cute horse. I was trying to draw Vander on his horse the other day, and it's so hard to draw people on horses because their legs have to go so wide. And it's like, when are people ever sitting like this except for on a horse? Okay, let's go. I'm here now. No need to teleport to me. That was really scary. Oh, I love that the blood stains my hat. Nice job, team. So, a letter delivered to Skyhold. First, allow me to compliment the Inquisition's many victories on behalf of the Forsythia family. While Southern Thedas has seen the worst of it all, we recognize that recent tragedies concern us all. Your Inquisitor's work in sealing the rift and stabilizing the South has lessened troubles here as well. The Forsythia House would lend its support to the Inquisition. We would be happy to meet with your representatives to make it official. Tyrion Veneto. On behalf of Her Grace, Duchess Amelia, a missive from Josephine follows the letter. The Forsythias are one of the great noble houses in Navarra. While other noble families are divided between those who support the Pentagast line and those who would see new blood on the throne, the Forsythias have remained politically neutral. I doubt the Forsythias' offer is entirely altruistic. There are advantages to aligning with a powerful, far-reaching institution. Nevertheless, accepting their support gives us allies in Navarra without making a significant political statement. If they knew we had certain information on them. Oh my god, let's not do that to them. Send Josie on that one.
At your service.
She knows what the heck is going on with negotiations, I hope. Okay. Everyone else is doing their thing. Oh. Here's a door. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. Time to kill. Whoa, how did Cassandra get got that? She got one-shotted. I don't know how that happened. Guess she was unprepared. Who's this guy? Holy crap. Teach you try to backstab me, my god.
Flank them!
Flank them? Lady. Oh. An intense beam of light you got there, Cassandra. He's a pretty strong mage. I would say he's like beefy.
I won't let you destroy this!
You're already dead. Can't say anything. Can I take your robes though? Give them to Dorian or something? Not the hat though. The hat's like pretty lame. Let's get this. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's burn.
That's the last of them.
Nice. We did it. Are you gonna blow the horn? Where's the horn? Wait. Ooh, beep, beep, beep. Is this a door I can open? Is there a mosaic in here? Sniffing. Do I smell a mosaic? No. But there is a letter. And a banner? Chantry banner. Legend of the Three Sisters, Book 3. I don't really care for the story chapter thingies. Okay. There's the horn. I see it. Blow that thing, Evander. Good God. It's so loud. But it matches him aesthetically. Look, you should take that horn home, Evander. Put it in your home, in your room,
The freemen were helping
on your
raise
balcony.
the dead. Did they even know what they were doing?
Making the maze a home. So I did that. What's my next one? What is this? With her dying breath, a soldier fighting for Celine. Commander. We can do that. It's an unexplored territory. But wait, we can meet the Dalish elves. Hold on. I want to do that. There we go. Okay. Who do we have with us?
I hate waiting to die.
Should I bring Cassandra to meet the Dalish elves?
Yes, thank you.
I think
Bright and brilliant, he wanders the ways, walking, unwaking, searching for wisdom.
I do not need you to do that, Cole.
Your friend wanted you to be happy, even though she knew you wouldn't be.
Could you... if you would remember her, could you do it as I would?
He comes to me as though the Fade were just another wooded path to walk without a care in search of wisdom. We share the ancient mysteries, the feelings lost, forgotten dreams, unseen for ages, now beheld in wonder. In his own way, he knew wisdom, as no man or spirit had before.
Thank you.
Aw. I should just keep you guys walking together. You guys seem to keep each other
The undead are gone from
chill.
the camps. We'll be able to go back then.
There's a terror just walking around. Is there a rift somewhere?
At once.
Wha- That is an issue. Is there perhaps a torch over here I can use? Fenharel, the Dreadwolf. There's precious little we know about Fenharel, where they say he did not care for our people. Eldranon and Mythil created the world as we know it, and Drul taught us the ways of the hunter. Salaz and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fenharel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathon, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fenharel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. Well, the legends say that before the fall of Arlathon, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Haren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Jelduran and Darenthal and Aneris, for they are the Forgotten Ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. Oh, great. In ancient times, only Fenharel could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones, for although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. Well, wow. And that is how Fenharel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens, while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the abyss for a time. They treated Fenharel, and they trusted Fenharel, and they were all of them betrayed. And Fenharel sealed them away so they could never again walk among the people. Whoa! That's cool. I think I've heard this tale before, but yeah, because I knew Fenharel was just kind of like his own his own team. So, but interesting. So he locked them both away. Forgotten Ones and the gods. Interesting. Interesting.
Here's the Dalish clan we heard about.
Yep. With their land boats. Hey.
Elkanan, the stores are so low.
You look troubled.
You seem troubled.
It's nothing. Just our stores. With the Shem War and the demons, replenishing them has been difficult. For one, we're almost out of herbs, and we lack materials to repair the Aravals. I don't even remember. There's so much we're missing. It's all written in my ledger.
Oh, okay. I'll help you out if I can.
You were the one they called the Herald of Andraste.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about you and your Inquisition. There's talk even amongst the Dalish.
People talk about me?
Talk. What do they say exactly?
Well, the clans are worried about what this might mean for us. The Dalish, that is. No matter what they say, your Inquisition is the only thing trying to help the world. I wish I could be a part of that.
You want to join the Inquisition?
It won't happen. Keeper Howin won't allow it. He doesn't trust anything to do with the Chantry or Andraste.
I'll convince him.
I could try to convince your keeper.
You could try.
I'll take my leave.
I'll try for you. Earn in a favor to recruit him.
Greetings, stranger. Mathalan asked Valoran, where are you?
Who's Valoran?
Who's Valoran?
My brother. He's been sullen for a while because the Keeper chose another as his apprentice.
Oh.
He thinks it's a slight, but it isn't. He just wasn't ready. Keeper Howin wants him to wait. Then he took off 3 nights ago on his own. I don't know what he was thinking. The Keeper sent hunters to search, but they never found a trace. Mathal's mercy. If anything's happened.
Algernon, the Allfather. Long ago, when time itself was young, the only things in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head close to her body, and Algernon was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Algernon greatly, for he was beautiful and clever. As a gift to Algernon, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of sky and forest, and all manner of wonderful green things. Algernon loved his mother's gifts and praised them highly and walked among them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Algernon took in her works, and grew jealous. Out of spite, he shone his face full upon all the creatures the earth had created, and burned them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain, and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land became the ocean, and the cracks in her body the first rivers and streams. Algernon was furious at what his father had done and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun, determined to defeat him. They fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, while Algernon's rage was unabated. Eventually, Algernon threw the sun down from the sky and buried him in a deep abyss created by land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the reminders of Algernon's battle with his father, drops of the sun's lifeblood, which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. Wow.
Greetings to you.
June, god of craft. We dedicate all our crafts to June, for it is he who taught the people to bend the branches of trees to make our bows, and to fashion coverings of fur and iron bark. Without June, would we have the Araval or the harnesses for our hala? When the people were young, we wandered the forests without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We wore nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights and went hungry through the winters when all of the world was covered in ice and snow. When Slice and the Hearthkeeper came and gave us fire and taught us how to feed it with wood, June taught us to fashion bows and arrows and knives so that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Slice's fire, and we learned to clothe ourselves in their furs and skins. And the people were no longer cold and hungry. That's kind of crazy that they just came down and taught them. I guess that's how like old folklore tales go.
With our camp.
They're pretty cool. I like your Hala. Got the Hala cave over here. It's a pretty small camp, not gonna lie. What is this? Mythil, the Great Protector. Algernon had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Algernon sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun, nothing could grow. She whispered to Algernon this truth, and pleaded with him to release his father. But Algernon's pride was great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Mythil walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Algernon's brow, and at her touch he grew calm, and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Algernon went to the place where the sun was buried, and spoke to him. Algernon said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Algernon and Mythil, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythil gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. Whoa. So like the sun used to take up the entire sky? That's cool. Okay, let's talk to this person.
You seem fascinated with our camp.
It's cool. You're a craftsman?
Are you a merchant of some sort?
I am Taniel, the clan's craftsman. Leather, ironbark. These are my specialities. However, Keeper Howin has forbidden trade with outsiders we do not know or trust.
Oh. Well, I guess I just gotta get you to trust me, huh? Oh, there's the keeper.
These are not good times to come unbidden before the people, especially here, where we remember the destruction of our home at the hands of humans.
Okay. Okay, listen, I've been reading all the statues, all the steins. You don't gotta tell me about it. I know about it.
You should be on
Hey,
your way.
Howin, I don't want to hear it. You clearly need help. Hello.
Please don't get too close to the Hannah. They're unused to strangers.
It looks kind of like they're unused to a lot of things. Like, have you seen them run around from the wolves? Okay. Distance keeps us strangers.
If I never get close, we'll always be strangers, won't we?
True indeed. May I ask, traveling these plains, have you come across a golden Hannah?
No.
I fear human soldiers may kill her. If she would only draw close, I could gain her trust. I could protect her.
A golden Hala? I can say it. Hana Ghislaine?
I've heard of a golden Hala. You call it Hanal Gilan.
Ghislaine.
Pathfinder.
You have heard the legend. I'm amazed. Yet, some of us believe she comes to the people in times of great need.
Why would soldiers kill her? You know why they would kill her, Vander. A golden Hala? Who wouldn't want that?
Why do you think soldiers hunt your Hala?
Pelts and horns sell for gold in gem markets, I hear. And if they were gold.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I like that Solus is chilling with this one, though. They're buds. What can I do for you?
Harold, your return.
Last time I helped a keeper of some Dalish camp, they turned out to have some pretty big secrets. So are you hiding secrets from me? From your clan? What troubles you?
What has befallen your clan?
Tell
the
me.
Legion war has hindered our progress through the dirt. The armies cause rock slides. They dig ditches that trip the Hala and destroy the
no.
making passage impossible. Precisely when the clan needs him most, my first, Tavin, defies my wishes and mounts an excursion to the Emerald
Oh, wow.
Graves. And now, I've learned that the grounds of Var Balanaris are infested by angry spirits from the beyond.
I don't care. I can help with that.
I
If he
can
wants
deal
it.
with that for you.
My clan and I would be deeply grateful if you could, and be mindful of the resting places of our dead. Var Balanaris is sacred ground.
Okay. The dearth.
Why do elves call this plane the Dearth?
When the people settled here, we called it Dearth of Erin.
Dearth
Promise.
Baron.
For the Dales were promised to us by Andraste. It is still the Dearth to us, even if the Shemlin give it a name that recalls our destruction.
Interesting. So they hold Andraste in high esteem. I guess, yeah, because she led the slave rebellion, right?
Another time.
Well, I can't get that guy recruited just yet. I gotta go help these people. Oh, Spindleweed? I have plenty
take my
of
leave.
Spindleweed. Where is she?
You brought supplies. If you could store them in that chest, I would be grateful.
You guys got me clicking on a lot of things right now. That chest? Where is that chest? There it is. Oh, I got one Dalish favor. Okay. Making progress. Oh, do I need to get more stuff for her? Hold on. Got all these materials. Oh, Great Bear Fur. I don't have any of those. No Great Bear Fur.
Harold, you return.
No, I've been here the entire time. Okay. Let's go. The Golden Hollow? Let's go find the Golden Hollow. Is that the Golden Hollow? Okay. Let's get off of the horse. We don't want to spook it, you know? Well, maybe I would spook it more with my squad. Oh. Herd the hollow to the Dalish. But what if it dies? Guess that's the thing of it. I gotta herd it. Okay, so maybe I do have to be on my horse. There we go. Come on, Hala. No. I don't want to run that way. There's enemies that way. Trust. Crap. Focus on the other Hala wolves. Do not focus on me. I did it. Heck yeah.
Look, already she makes herself known to the others. She knows she's meant to be here. Thank you, Lethaline. I will never be able to express my gratitude.
You're welcome. Wow. Oh, this isn't him. Oh. Valoran's journal. Valoran's journal is stained with blood. Only a few entries can be made. And Emmeline keeps telling me I have to be patient. Finhidus, I'm almost 17. I have my Valislin. I'm ready to learn more than simple spells. Keeper Howen will be sorry he ever doubted me. Stories say the ruins not far from where we were camped. I don't care what Taniel says. Getting Leandrina's talisman will prove to the Keeper that I'm ready to be first. If it's really as protected as Taniel believes, I'll just have to break through the wards, even if I can't do it myself. I know what... Bale's thin here. None of the other hunters were brave enough to go into the Shim war zone, but here I am. It has to work here. I know it will.
He was trying to bind a spirit.
Yeah. Pesky teenagers trying to bind spirits because they have to prove themselves somehow. Goodness. Goodness. What's this? A note. A list. To pack. Jewels, dresses, books of prayers that Sister Sabria gave me. Wine, Mother's grand oak armoire, a standing mirror. Everything in the toy chest. We have to keep the children quiet on the journey somehow. Well. Oh, I don't think they made it. That's so sad. There's like a tiny little skeleton underneath the bigger ones. I'm gonna make it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Solus is doing it. What the heck? Oh, heck yeah. There's 6 of them. Start this way and make our way.
Solas, what do you think this Corypheus actually is?
A darkspawn as he appears?
But what of the orb he wields and the dragon he commands? This is no ordinary darkspawn.
His true advantage is the red lyrium. It is corrupted by the blight as he is. Thus he taps into its power twofold. Whatever he was before, that is what makes him dangerous now.
Jeez, it's like... Why'd it echo like that? Cool though. There we go. Nice conversation you guys had. I don't know why it was echoing when I'm looking into it, but it affects my whole head. Here we go. Ruined arches. The half-buried wall of arches made for a unique camping spot. My guide informed me that it was once part of an ancient elven arena, although nothing in the histories I read mentioned anything of the sort on the plains. He also insisted on clambering up to the top of the blasted ruins after swearing he had seen a royal elf fruit plant growing out of a crevice. It probably looked like me trying to get up here. Pretty cool. Dropping down. Loot. Wonder if there is loot on the one above us. Hold on. Oh, Cassandra. That's not good. Well, she barely hit the ground. She's fine.
Greetings to you. At this rate, we'll never be on our way.
Bad news.
Please, if you see my brother out there, tell him to return to camp.
I'm sorry, but I found your brother.
What? What do you mean, sorry? Where is he? No, he's not.
I have his belongings.
Yeah.
Is this all that's left? Did you learn nothing else?
He was brave. Teenagers are stupid. Blood magic.
Your brother was tangled in forces he couldn't understand. Blood magic, demons. He brought this on himself.
I did not say that.
Is that what he used to get to the talisman? But the keeper always told him. He knew it was bad. He knew it left him open to spirits. How could he do this? I'm sorry. I would like to be left alone.
I got -2 Dalish favor because I told him that the kid was doing blood magic. What, you want me to lie to you? Tell you who's doing something brave? Shaking my head. Let me go help out the keeper now, I guess. The merchant went away. I was excited to see what the merchant was about, but... Bleh. Bar Bellinaris. Our eternity, where hundreds of our ancestors are buried, for those of us who can still lay our kin to rest. Although this land now belongs to Orlais, the Shimmelin have never reclaimed it. Perhaps their guilty conscience stomps them, or perhaps those uncomplimentary tales of elven curses and vengeful spirits have come to use after all. Let's go in.
Tread lightly. This is sacred ground.
Well, yeah, but there's some demons here I gotta get rid of. that all? Let's explore a little bit more. There seems to be a bit more here. Destroy? What do you mean destroy? Why would I destroy that? There's a lot of them. Oh, are these like graves? Oh. I wonder if one of the keys is in the tombs. Don't want to destroy it. Well, I'm gonna save and then I'll destroy it. Destroy. Oh. Is it bad to... Ah! Key handle. Like I'm doing a bad thing. Oh, sweet. Oh my god. Here, the ashes of little Galen, our laughter lingers in our hearts. Forward, forward. It's in this one. Oh my god, it's so loud. Sweet. Okay, I got all 3 pieces. Let's go in. Come on, team. What's in here? Mosaic. Okay. No demon popped out of that. Sometimes they like to pop out of vases. I don't know. Oh, well, here they are. Here's all the the enemies I was waiting for. Okay. Any energy barrage. Range defense. Nice. And a frost rune.
Tell me, Solas, you met the spirit in the Fade. Could it have been Justinia?
If you are looking for certainty, Cassandra, I cannot help you.
She helped the Inquisitor, as Justinia would have.
Then, spirit or no, her actions were worthy of respect.
I suppose that is all we will ever know.
She's still wondering about that. That happened forever ago. I like how Solus was like, you have to be careful, we're on sacred ground. And I'm literally just opening up the tombs and slaying their spirits.
Harold, you returned.
Demons are gone.
I've destroyed the demons on your sacred ground.
Yes, but our hunters watched you from afar. And they know you spied our grave.
I did.
That you stole a relic.
I did.
And with it, broke open the vault at Unadin.
I did.
But I shouldn't expect an outsider to understand. The demons are gone, and we should be thankful. A small token of our gratitude, then.
Honestly, nothing in there was worth having.
Another time.
Can't win with these guys.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, but did I desecrate everything first? I think I did already. Well, that one's open. I mean, that one's closed. That one's, they're all closed still. Perfect. Back to camp. By golly, these people will will be my friends.
Herald, you return.
I did. The demons are gone.
I've destroyed the demons on your sacred ground.
You were successful. You put an old man's heart at ease. Thank you.
Acting like you didn't know that
You've done us a
I was
great
I was
kindness.
successful.
If I may share something else with you, there are strange glyphs inscribed in the stones of this place, revealed only with Veilfire, although they are elven in origin. I cannot make out their purpose. Perhaps they will mean something to you.
Okay.
Another time.
Merchant. Let's trade.
Do you have anything to trade?
Take a look if you like.
Oh. One, two, three. I could buy it, but I don't know. I can kind of see him in it, and it's better than what he's wearing now. But I can't put any, like, stuff on it. That's cool. The revealed symbol depicts a pair of hands cupped around the moon. Cool. Got that. Let's go this way. Where's closest? I guess the Dalish camp is closest. Onwards. Onwards, team. Let's go find some elven lore so that these Dalish people like me more. Oh, big root. So there's a glyph over here.
Where do you want to go? Now that the mages and the Templars aren't trying to kill each other.
We could go back home if you like.
I'd rather go somewhere new.
The revered symbols show what appears to be Dirthaman, the elven god of secrets, on the back of a large crow. Cool. Cool, cool. Jump, jump. Let's light this one. Foreman's logbook. The yellow logbook contains records of day-to-day running of a small silver mine. The most recent entries differ slightly from ones that came before. 12 harvest mirror. Yield 11 crates. D crew broke through a wall and found a hidden chamber. It looks like a tomb. Gave orders to seal it back up. 13 harvest mirror. Yield 9 crates. D crew disobeyed instructions. Lead of D crew asked assistance of 2 from A crew to dig deeper into a tomb. Lost 1. Gave order to seal the chamber again, emphasized unlikelihood of great riches within. Yield 4 crates, all of D crew and A crew missing and sudden collapse. Yield 0, panic over elven curses, B and C crew inciting. Yield 0, new lowest record, 2 days running. Men want to collapse the entire mine to prevent curse from escaping. Urging reason. Looks like they collapsed it. There's a note. Scribbled message. Roselle, you arrive while I'm out foraging. I left the herbs you asked for in the cleft of the rock near camp. Get started on brewing and I'll see you for supper. Rabbit, Helen. Oh, we gotta steal their herbs. Anything to find around here? A body. Perfect. Spider totem. Interesting. Shrine to Solace. No, soldier. Get out of my way. Ooh, Ooh, another rune. Or a glyph. Ancient elven glyphs. The revealed symbol shows a hawk and a hare chasing the sun.
It looks like all of them. I'll see what the researchers at Skyhold make of this.
Oh, nice. Elven glyphs. Pascal, August is on the trail of some elven mystery. If what I've heard is true, I don't want that pompous ass getting his hands on it. Think he's smug now? He's searching for runes. I know at least 2. The ancient baths and the ruin in Virus. You know the one. Remember that one? Oh, remember the mead? Get going. I'll send a messenger if I hear more. I've already found all of them. Anything else? Ooh, some robes? Talisman? Ring of Doubt. Sweet. Solace, the Hearthkeeper. Solace the Hearthkeeper is seen as the sister of Andrul the Huntress. While Andrul loved to run with the creatures of the wild, Solace preferred to stay by her home tree, occupying herself with gentle arts and song. It is Solace who gave us fire and taught us how to use it. It is Solace who showed us how to heal with the herbs and with magic, and how to ease the passage of infants into this world. And again, it is Solace who showed us how to spin the fibers of plants into thread and rope. We owe much to Solace, and that is why we sing to her when we kindle the fires and when we put them out. That is why we sprinkle our arabelles with Solace's fragrant tree moss and ask that she protect them and all within. Cool.
They can only return to the Maker if they become real. Why can't they be forgiven as they are?
People say they lack the ability to learn or grow.
Yes?
But the more contact you have with this world, the more ability you gain.
Why would they want to prove the Maker wrong? He's already far away.
It isn't about right and wrong. It's about attention when you think you've been forgotten.
And rolling the ball so it goes in the hole.
They get each other. They get each other so well. The elven glyphs discovered in the Dales might prove valuable. Cursory inspection suggests that they predate the ruins in which they were found, possibly transferred onto the stone from a much older edifice that dates back to the original Elven nation or even earlier. Oh, wow. One of our mages, a Dalish elf named Cillian, believes he may be able to translate the glyphs, provided we grant him the needed contacts. Sure. Exciting, uncovering things. It required some gifts to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast. Cillian was able to get the texts he needed to translate the glyphs. He claims they are a kind of map, showing the location to an ancient temple dedicated to Dirthaman, the elven god of secrets. Oh, he has provided us the location, but it shouldn't be noted we're not the first to investigate these glyphs. A group of treasure hunters evidently mentioned them several years ago, though they have not been heard from since. We're not like them. Let's go. Dropping in. Investigate the area. God of secrets. Okay. And I have to worry about that.
Someone's been here.
And never left.
Ooh, it's probably those people. Explorers in the temple. This small book appears to be a collection of notes, judging by their dates, written over a period of 3 years. They chronicled the search for something called Dirthaman's Wisdom by an Orlesian archivist, Lord Gritian Fowl. The elven god of secrets disappeared along with all his kin, or so their legends claim, yet his priesthood remained behind, and the priests were said to possess the ability to see and know all. I believe this is to be the result of magic and not a divine gift. Magic locked in treasures that remain to this day. With the aid of my companions, I hope to prove it. I believe I have found a temple of Dirthaman, the resting place for the wisdom, or, at least, the location of the last high priest who is said to possess it. From all I have gathered, it might be possible to summon the high priest's spirit from the ether here in this place. Impossible, yet Dirthamin's ritual will eventually allow it. Perhaps one of the oldest secrets we know of will be revealed to us here. That's interesting. Whenever they say, to see and know all, it makes me think of whenever Dagna earlier was telling us about the scrapings she was analyzing from us and how it made her feel really tall and knew all the things, or whatever she said. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice wolf. Lost Temple of Dirthamin. We few whisper here where shadow dwells. Some words remain unuttered. Truths are pushed down where they shall never arise again.
It's strange that I can understand that.
The secrets of this temple have remained unspoken for too long. They wish to be known.
I guess that's how this magic works. That's cool. Chamber of Misery? Oh, the misery. Take the head of Misery. Misery?
The altar's absorbing the fire.
Eating the magic?
Eating the magic.
Oh. Eating the magic? Can I just put it in there? You guys got this. I mean, my banana.
It's warm.
It's alive.
It is alive, because the creature connected to it is alive. It is but one piece of the whole.
What's alive? Is there supposed to be fire in here? There's a gate over there.
The whispers are louder in there. I can see them.
You can see the whispers?
Yes?
No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of.
Yes. What do the whispers look like? Cole sees and hears everything. Yeah, he has like that, what's that thing called whenever you hear sounds and you can like perceive colors or something like that? Synesthesia, whatever.
And the torch goes out.
Shit.
Of course it does.
Explorers in the temple. A number of notes are scribbled on the scroll, many crossed out or written in terse, angry letters. Reveal the heart. Unite it with the flame. Together they will form the key to liberation, advancement. The translation is not clear. I also do not think this brazier is the flame it speaks of.
I don't understand.
Well, Cole, we'll understand together somehow. How is this gonna work? So this water is gonna extinguish it. Thanks, Cole, for the input. I mean, at least he's honest, you know? He's just, I don't understand. Maybe, okay, well maybe I have to come back to this one. Maybe I have to stop the water somehow. So we'll leave that one for later. Maybe that's a thing that I'll have to do. Okay, we'll go down. Down, down, down the road. Okay. Now let's follow the elves. Get the glyphs or the drawings. No, I need my Veilfire back. I'm Veilfireless. Oh, whoa, look at this. I need the sun to rise. I want to see all this. This is awesome. Wow. It's like a glass mosaic. Well, I'm gonna go get a lantern. Oh, there's this. Hold on. I completely missed this. Mosaic. More. Explorers in the temple. They came for me in the night, but I won't let them take it. I'll find Dirthman's wisdom on my own. Those traitors want riches for themselves. They won't have a clue how to decipher the remainder of the ritual. Let it be known that I, Lord Gretchen Fowl, am not to blame for what befalls them. I am not to blame for any of this. Well, you're dead, so...
Another one of the explorers?
He hid here. He died afraid.
He had some pretty awesome loot, though. He had a clown get up. He was into clown core. What? These Orlesian people are crazy. But I love it. It's great. Yeah. I want to have what he's wearing. Like, I don't want my guy to wear it. I might, like, dress like Cole up in it or something. I think he'd look kind of cute in this little get up. That's so cool. You can see it's an elf. Okay, I've got to get the torch. And I need to go... Oh, there's a... Did it stop the water? I think it did it? It was as simple as that. Take the tongue of whispers. Oh. So I'll have the head. Here's the tongue. I'm guessing I'm gonna get the teeth, the eyes, the nose. All of it, all the bits. Lost Temple of Dirthman. Dirthman is gone, he said. Our highest one brings to us the gravest news. What shall we do? Where shall we go? What of the old secrets that burn within our hearts?
One of the explorers from the camp. Where are the rest of them?
He's not as fun looking. He kind of looks kind of dreary. Explorers in the temple. This human man was a warrior, dead for perhaps a few months. His skin is dried and stretched over his bones. From what you can tell of the corpse, he was stabbed in the back. An expression of terror remains locked in the rictus of the dead man's face. Guess one of his friends killed him. Or maybe there's like some secret assassin out and about. Let's go through here. There's no water. Crypts of the Forgotten. Explorers and temple. I don't care what Lord Gretchen claims. There were voices last night whispering to us in our sleep. It is not silly fears. It is this place. Is it worth finding this artifact he hunts if it attracts spirits to use as we search? And how did the spirits know our names? They knew personal things, events I would rather forget. I would leave if it did not mean foregoing my entire pay after months of work. Dang. I get it though. Our highest one, he deceives us. The honeyed words that drip from his tongue, we know the despair they mask. We disciples of Dirthaman know the truth. Now as ever. Interesting.
Did you want it open?
Yes, Cole. Me too. Thank you. Thank you for offering. Alright, guys, doing a little spin. Chamber of Torment? I already hear the whispers. Oh, God. I'm not gonna open it. I just wanted to know. You need it open? That's nice. The hands? The hands of torment. Guess I'm building like a body. Oh, my bad.
I don't understand.
Ooh. Oh, they had a key on them.
Where could this key lead?
One of the passages back in the ritual area, perhaps.
Yeah, that big gate. There's a lever? No. There we go. I don't know what that did, but that makes the water. Maybe it'll make it not fall. The highest one promises safety. I shall protect our ancient secrets. He claims all that Dirthaman once granted us will be safe, but if it is our blood he seeks, a sacrifice dark and unholy, a prison of evil to keep us in and all else out. Is this like whenever the people are using them as like blood fuel for their magic? Or they were about to, I guess. Already investigated. Path of Secrets. I'll do that in a second.
I could do that.
Yeah. Good job, Cole. Oh, we got a cowl. Nice. Let's see. Solace. It looks... I'm gonna have him keep what he's wearing on. What's in here? Chamber of Unheating. Can I go around the tree? No, I'll extinguish my flame. Okay, I need to...
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Well, I'm sure there is. The Ears of Unheating. Yay! Vander? Where is your thing? Good thing I lit this. They will come for us in the night, those who would steal the words from our lips, and our God no longer rises to our defense. We call at the walls, now we pray for a dawn that will never arrive. Oh no. That's so... Bad things happened here. The Lost Temple of Dirthamin. We will not have it. Will not have it. The secrets are madness in our ears, but they are ours. The highest one cannot take them from us. Only Dirthamin, our keeper, only he. And if he does not take the secrets, they are ours forever. That's what the whispers are? Somebody trying to steal secrets. Of despondency? What does that mean? I don't know what that word means. Despondency. For his heart, our highest one is bound. The secret that he keeps with us. The vigil that he keeps with us. His fear will not weaken us. No one shall come, dear mentor. In our eternity, only darkness reigns. Well, they seem to have had a tough time without him. Google time. Yeah. Oh god.
I recommend caution. There is no telling where this ancient ritual will lead us.
I'm sure it's fine, Soulish. Oh, what is this? Explorers in the temple. A series of papers and notes are stuffed into a small booklet. It is stained with dried blood and covered in dust. The most legible entry is the last. We're still not certain why Lord Gretchen ran off during the night. The others think it's the nightmares, though they say it's voices that speak to them. We took a vote and decided to continue the search for Dirthamin's wisdom. If we don't, we forfeit everything we've worked towards. Trying to piece together all of Gretchen's notes won't be easy. All I can think is that we need to put the relics revealed by the braziers into the flames. It's all part of some elven ritual. I suppose the only gruesome part is all these desiccated organs. Lord Gretchen believes they were part of the high priest of this temple and that we're somehow reassembling him. I find it unsettling that the elves would have disassembled their high priest in the first place. True. Okay, is that his body? He can be resurrected in the... Okay, well I need his eyes, so...
The heart of this place. Here is where the ancient rituals and prayers took place.
Yeah, it seems like it. There's one that was just about to be done, or maybe it was done, but don't know how the body parts got scrambled around again. Chapter 7 of Varric's book is down here. How'd that get down here? Oh, I need Veilfire. Anybody got Veilfire handy? More book club members. Yeah, we gotta get these ancient dead spirits to join in on the book club. Oh yeah, the Steam Summer Sale. I was looking at that. Everything on my wish list is on sale, which I find to be wild. So like, I'm definitely thinking about it, but it's like, when am I ever gonna actually like play those games? A lot of it's like dating sims. like yeah. Or like graphic or visual novels. But I already got the game that I wanted, and that was Veilguard, so I'm definitely eyeing things. I was looking at it earlier today. Lol. Lol. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Finish the ritual. Here we go. Oh man. Summon the highest one. Okay. You got it. Oh, I gotta actually get in there. Oh, it's a thing. Oh god. That's the highest one? Kinda underwhelming. Get into it, yeah. Let me like disappear and like, I don't know, reappear. Nah, it didn't work. Energy barrage.
That was the High Priest of the Temple.
Imprisoned in silence and despair by his own followers. A sad legacy.
So that's what happened? They were like driven mad, they didn't want to lose him or something. A bit underwhelming for the highest one, unless he be smoking that dank weed. The highest one. The highest of the high. Yeah, he, and like throughout discovering all of his body parts, I guess, he seemed like an interesting dude. But I am pretty high level. And I was probably meant to find this at a lower level. I like swatted him like a fly, man. Let's open this. Ah, mosaic. I need 3 more. Get out of here. Oh. Supply cache. Psh, we don't need one of those. What's this? Dirthaman's wisdom. Whoa, we found... It's a shield? Huh. Cool.
It's there for us.
It's there for us. Dirthaman's wisdom. Some golden wolves. Or a golden wolf. Singular. God, if I would have found this place as an adventurer, I don't know if I'd ever be able to find my way out of it. Okay, so we get some exclamation point. Another delivery from the Travels of Sutherland's company. The group may not be on the minds of heads of state, but they've certainly brought word of the Inquisition to any number of people. Cool. Go check on them. And here's the other one. A letter delivered to Skyhold. It was a pleasure meeting with your representatives. We are happy to lend the Inquisition our support. They gave me a toy soldier? What the heck? Okay.
Oh, Pebbles. Who do I talk to? It's so high here.
Rat? Hi, Rat. What's up?
Oh, your worship. I'm with Sutherland. I'm Rat, his squire. Forgive me. I'm not used to being this high up. I was following, and they were taken. They said to come here with a map if there was trouble. That you would help. They said you're a great man. A leader. You'll help, right? Because I don't know what to do.
Oh gosh. They're missing. And they sent Rat to tell us about it. Okay. Gotta go save this young man and his crew. The map brought by this Rat gives a general area, but it will require significant investment to narrow the location of the missing group. The squire was clear that Sunderland and company are in dire need, and commitment must be swift. Need I say it? March. Numbers will flush them out. I have a rookery full of black wings ready to signal a search. dire this may be, but if we present it as a hunt, we'll have every noble from here to our lay on their trail. I'll do Colin. Send him in there.
To work?
Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, now he looks like an Assassin's Creed character. That's cool. Dorian. Oh wait, he can't wear them. What about this? Oh, he looks better with this on. Oh, Vivienne, what does she look like with it? Oh, wow. But what he's wearing right now is way better. Okay, I guess they're both going in. And the ring it's out. I want to give to... my guy, but what do I want to replace? You ring it out. Enter stealth when not attacking during combat. You are a deadly threat to any enemy that can't see you coming. When you attack from stealth, you automatically critically hit. Let's see. Let's give it barrier penetration, or yeah, we'll do that one. Ring it out. There we go. Give her these bear pelts.
You brought supplies.
I did.
If you could store them in that chest, I would be grateful.
Oh, I need a little bit more.
It's good to see you again. Another time.
Maybe I'll never get to recruit him. And that's okay, you know? We can't win them all. Guess I'm going to that building. Surprised I haven't been this way yet. But then again, I only really explored where I needed to complete other missions, so. That's a huge wolf. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize I was there. Wow. There's that point too. You know, I bet you. Bet you that ring is over in that direction somewhere. That's cool. And there's that weird thing over there. Interesting. Point Agur, dedicated to all elven and human who lost their lives in the Second Exalted March. Point Agur was built 100 years after the Exalted March of the Dales. It was named after Mayor Agur of Ville Montevelian, who raised the money to have the bridge built after several villagers drowned in a ferry accident trying to cross the river, swollen after the rains. Some villagers took offense at the dedication message on the bridge, which honors fallen elves as well as humans. Rumors that the mayor was elf-blooded began circulating. He was forced to step down. Oh. Dang. Just because he was sympathetic to them.
How long have the people on the other side been cut off?
No way. They couldn't cross the river? What do you mean? Oh, hey. What's up?
The demons are coming from down there. A rift.
A rift. I'm invisible because of my ring of doubt. Amazing. Amazing ring. This is awesome. They don't know I'm here.
We should look around.
We should look around. Boom. Get energy barraged. Okay, and then energy barrage. Nice. I got the invincible achievement. So I guess I defeated a certain amount of monsters. Sweet. Gotta blow the horn. Where is it? I remember passing by it. Aha! Yes, blow it. Y'all gotta get the bodies out of this place. Oh, and it's a fast travel. That's great. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Claim. This ancient structure has stood since the time of the Elven Kingdom of the Dales. Since then, it has fallen into ruin. No one alive knows for what the elves used it. Grand Duke Gaspard's forces claimed it as an outpost early in the Orlesian Civil War. I mean, they could have used it for any number of things. Ugh, people are shooting off fireworks. No. I'm not a fan of fireworks. Fireworks are fine, like, but I don't like how loud they are. They're cool to watch, but I can't tolerate them usually.
The demons are coming.
There's a door. It's in here. A note. Legends of the Three Sisters, Book 1. The legend of Les Trois-Soeurs is often repeated in Orlais and has an incredible number of variations. In some, the sisters are depicted as innocent on the surface, but eagerly engaging in body exploits the moment they escape from the chaperone. In others, the sisters are heroic, valiantly solving any number of problems, sometimes unintentionally, before returning home. In still others, the sisters are clueless, bumbling from one adventure to the next, unwittingly leaving riots and chaos in their wake. The nature depends on who is telling the story or where they heard it last. Sometimes it's a raunchy tale for tavern drunks, other times it's a scandalous tale told to criticize either the Empress or the Chantry. There are often elements in common between all these stories, however. They always revolve around the adventures of three sisters of the Montbeliard clan, Brielle, Marie, and Charisse. They are depicted as young women, typical of Orlesian nobility, versed in social graces, but innocent of the world outside of their sheltered existence. One day, while traveling with their chaperone, always referred to as Lavette, and usually depicted as a large and vindictive woman, they became separated and lost on the streets of Valbriot, bewildered at the Finding themselves alone, their three sisters panic and end up in the infamous Bell March, an area of the capital renowned for its garish and celebratory seediness. In all versions of the legend, this is where the sisters' adventures truly begin. Cool. I have another chapter of that one, but I didn't want to read it because it was chapter 3. Anna Various. We love a good map. The Soul Canto. Travel asked the Ashkari, what was your vision of our purpose? The great Ashkari replied, I'll tell you a story. A vast granite statue stands on an island, holding back the sea. The heavens crown its brow. It sees to the edge of the world. The sea drowns its feet with every tide. The heavens turn overhead, white and dark. The tide rises to devour the earth and falls back. The sun and the stars fall to the sea, one by one in their turn, only to rise again. The tide rises, the tide falls, but the sea is changeless. Struggle is an illusion. There is nothing to struggle against. The deception flows deeper. The statue resists the ebb and flow of the sea and is whittled away by each wave. It protests the setting sun, and its face is burned looking upon it. It does not know itself. Stubbornly, it resists wisdom and is transformed. If you love purpose, fall into the tide. Let it carry you. Do not fear the dark. The sun and the stars will return to guide you. You have seen the greatest kings build monuments to their glory, only to have them crumble and fade. How much greater is the world than their glory? The purpose of the world renews itself with each season. Each change only marks a part of the greatest whole. The sea and the sky themselves, nothing special, only pieces. I like this. Yes. Like, if you love purpose, fall into the tide. Let it carry you.
When this is over, the nobles will still expect the peasants to send in the harvest.
It's true. We're here. Oh, lovely bridge work, you guys. Did it so quickly. Yeah, great job, guys. Yeah, burn more pits. My goodness. Oh. God, me and Cole are pretty scary since we both can turn invisible now. Like, if we both attack someone and they don't know that we're there, pretty intense. It's like that cape that you get when you're the Dark Urge in Baldur's Gate 3. After every kill, you just turn invisible again. The bodies are burning. Wow. Oh. He's okay. Come get me, Revenant, if you dare. He's stunned. So shocked. He had that cool entrance and I obliterated him. Render's Blade. Cool. What's happening? What is this? Is this a tornado? Huh? Do I need to like extinguish these? Let's just make them worse. More fire. Oh, sheesh. Maybe I gotta lead the fire to certain areas. I don't know. Seems like a fire tornado though. That's wild. Can't talk to him until I finish up whatever I'm doing over here. Come on guys, squad, gang. Crazy. Come on guys.
Defenses.
Obviously.
They're all trapped inside.
Oh man. Guys.
Is there a way to save more spirits, Solus?
Not until the veil is healed. The rifts draw spirits through, and the shock makes demons of them.
Pushing through makes you be yourself. You can hold on to the you. Being pulled through means you don't have enough you. You become what batters you, bruises your being.
Yes, exactly. Deliberately crossing the veil requires that a spirit form will, personality. That concept of self gives a spirit the chance to maintain its nature. Wrenched into this world unwillingly by the rifts, spirits suffer the same fate as my friend.
Then we will help them.
Yay! Oh gosh, there's a lot of dead people. Oh, that's a lot of dead people. And all the corpses are getting up. Oh my gosh. Oh. So much ring velvet. I'll never be out of ring velvet, probably. Ring velvet for life. Citadel du Corbeau. The large fortress known as Citadel du Corbeau was claimed after the Second Exalted March, originally an elven keep. Your legions who seized it never discovered its true name, although they did find the magical wards the elves set in place. Mages of the Legion Circle spent years studying these defenses, but the occupiers never fully understood them. I mean, like the beams that make fire tornadoes? Oh my god, there's a wheel. Push. We gotta rescue our troops. Hello, gate guard.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. We have swords.
Well,
there is no
shoot.
need for alarm.
Sandra?
We are the Inquisition, and this is the Herald of Andraste.
Yeah.
The Herald of Andraste. Maker's breath. Forgive me. I should have known.
Let me in.
We shall see.
Hello, Commander.
In service of Her Imperial Majesty. Long may she My men inform me that the Citadel's defenses are deactivated. I cannot thank you enough.
I have your soldier's ring.
I found one of your soldiers at the eastern ramparts. She wanted you to have this.
Fabienne's ring. She is gone then. I prayed that she yet lived. Thank you. I will make sure this gets to her family.
Tell me about the situation here.
There were orders. A chance for peace, they said. Pull back, they said. So we did. Then the undead appeared. We couldn't hold them back. I told my men to activate the fort's defenses. A foolish move, born of desperation. There was so much about the old elven magic we never knew. We couldn't control it. We retreated, but not everyone made it through the gates. I couldn't.
I know there's a lot of dead bodies out there.
Them. We've been trapped for weeks. Supplies were incoming, but who knows what happened to them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who is that? This guy got shot into the wall. Goodbye.
I must take my leave.
Good day, Inquisitor.
Gosh. Let me in, please. Move. Ma'am. I'm gonna kill you! No, kidding. Kidding. The Raven. This mysterious hooded figure in Citadel du Corbeau was nicknamed the Raven after the Second Exalted March. The human forces, unfamiliar with elven iconography, saw the statue cast upon the courtyard and imagined dark wings spread over the keep. Some years later, scholars of elven history hypothesized that the elves may have intended the sculpture as a representation of Dirthaman, the elven god of secrets. Definitely. These guys were big Dirthaman fans. His jumping noise is great. Oh. Nothing down there, I guess.
I've never been swimming.
We can teach you if you would like, Cole.
Solas, I am sorry about you. Friend.
Thank you.
I knew demons and spirits were similar, but I did not know one could become the other so easily.
Not similar, Seeker. The same. The Chantry sees black and white, but nature is, and always has been, grey. A spirit is a purpose. A demon is that purpose perverted.
That might be true with the spirit of compassion, but what is the purpose of a hunger demon?
Survival, satiation, pleasure of taste, feeding. True hunger, however, is much darker. Think of all those who starve in this world. Mankind has itself to blame for the existence of demons.
Okay, Solus. I mean, like, maybe he's right, but, like, whatever. I'm here. I'm gonna survive on this world. I have the Ring of Doubt on, so I just turn invisible sometimes. It's kind of cute, though, with me and Cole when we're both invisible. I feel, like, really close to him in that moment whenever we're like, attacking someone together. These Hala are very small. I didn't realize how small they were. Like, I could, like, pick one of them up, probably. What is up with your guys' invisibility trick? He has this ring called Ring of Doubt. Yeah, it says enter stealth when not attacking during combat. You are a deadly threat to any enemy that can't see you coming. When you attack from stealth, you automatically critically hit, and it's for mages only. A young Tevinter magister forced into an arranged marriage enchanted this, his wedding ring, with the power of invisibility. So, yeah, pretty cool. I think I found it And like an elven rune? I picked it up this stream, but I don't know where exactly I did it.
Your worship.
It reminds me of the cape that you get for the Dark Urge.
It was a game, but more than a game. It meant he would get a family.
Competition brings passion, Cole. And passion lets people attach import to trivial things.
Why didn't they help at the end?
People wish to accomplish the truly great things on their own.
They didn't give the boy what he wanted.
They did. The boy got a family.
They gave him a new one. He wanted his old one. I would have done it better.
The wise must sometimes give people what they need, not what they want.
I would have done it better. Cole wants to be the best mom. Oh my god. Okay, guys. This way?
Someone was digging for things that should have been left undisturbed.
Cassius, remind your hirelings to leave that Orlesian fop alone. With our red friends leaving the area, Service expects more from the White Claw efforts. I'm not explaining to him that you let those raider idiots kill our best chance at actually getting that high dragon reach. I've already killed that high dragon. The high dragon's dead. Shimmerstone Mine. The ground here trembles slightly underfoot. Let's go in. What's in here? Oh, a quarry. Heck yeah. I need more of those. I need 2 more quarries. Sorry, that's just me trembling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Solus, don't get too close. Teehee. Never mind, I guess we can't go down. Well, actually, there's some light. Yeah, I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna jump. Yeehaw! Damn. It's okay, guys. I have 9 lives. It's done.
Your lost books have been found.
Your assistance in this matter will not be forgotten, I assure you.
Sure, you say that now, sister. I don't know, everyone's been saying that to me, and I'm, frankly, seeing is believing. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't know I didn't find all the runes. Where's all the runes? Manifest the rifts. I mean, I probably could. I mean, that's my guy's thing. Sorry, I ate them. Stroud, a memory. Oh, there he goes. Gone just like that. The Yeehaw crew is here. Here to find some runes, or I mean, some sigils. Mage party. And I'll be the warrior. Oh god, Dorian, you need to wear something else. Do I still have the cowl? I don't. Can't ruin that pretty face. I know, like, why would we hide it in such a way? It's like your guy gave that to him for protection. Yeah, my guy used to wear this hat. Like, not this hat specifically, but just another Carta hat. But now that I'm wearing my cowboy hat, maybe it's like I gave Dorian my old hat to keep him safe, you know? And then I'll get him a cowboy hat to match me because, you know, we're like a couple like that. We're like one of those couples. So. But I'll try to make his cowboy hat green. I don't think I can get up there. Who knows, maybe. Doesn't want anyone else falling in love with him. Gotta hide him away. Yeah, gotta like make him look really undesirable for other people. I wear this really ugly, ugly hat. I've already solved this one. Oh yeah, I think I have. I can't click on it. Wait, yes I can. I can click on it. Okay. Well, actually, wait, this one doesn't. This looks like. This Looks like a uterus. Here, I'll show you. Let me get rid of the desk too. It seems pretty simple though. Like it's not like it's super crossing anything. So I'm gonna try. Okay. Well, 1000% is hype. Uterus hype. No. How would I solve this? Okay. Go like this. That. There's another star. I was like, okay, good. That. Yay! Is a dragon silly? Draconis, called High Dragon in common parlance. The constellation Draconis is always depicted by a dragon in flight. Recently, it has come into question whether this was the case in the ancient Imperium. Most Adventure Dragon imagery was reserved for the old gods, so why would they dedicate a constellation to dragons in general when specific dragons were held in such reverence? This speculation is fueled by older drawings showing Draconis as more serpentine in appearance, perhaps depicting a sea creature or an unknown 8th old god that was stricken from historical record. They questioned it too, the shape. Yeah, they were like surely it must represent something else. They're just not thinking here. They're not science brained yet. My whole party of mages can fight them off. They're fine. Your guy is so good at falling off cliffs. I know, he just survives it every single time. I'm sure he has terrible like rock burn, like rug burn adjacent burns from sliding down all this rocky terrain, but you know, he's just built different like that. We're getting closer to the exclamation point. His duster looks it. What do you mean? Are you talking about the blood? Yeah, the blood, yeah. It's really funny whenever like he's really covered in blood because his hat will get it too. And so he's just like all of the white that he's wearing. Drenched, yeah. He runs in the river and washes it all away. Okay. The letter. Oh, this guy. A letter found on a dead dwarf. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in that area. The package was lost somewhere on the river north of those farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. Good luck. He's not even a blood mage. It was going to waste. Yeah. You know, maybe there's still time for Evander to convert to a blood mage-ism. Blood magic. Practicing. You know, it's like live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Right? Give him enough time, maybe he'll come around. Let's see.
We'll be joining up soon, Your Worship. Thank you for all you've done.
I got that letter.
Make her watch over you.
I know you're a smuggler.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
I'm gonna cut off all your fingers, lady. Teach you a lesson. I'm kidding. You degrade the chantry. You can do better than this. You can do better with us. Here.
What kind of cut are you getting from the gross? What kind of protection are your suppliers offering? The Inquisition could use someone who could move goods around quietly, and we could protect you.
Are you serious?
The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers. All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
What? Was it bad for me to recruit her? You guys took a darker turn. My guy just sees an opportunity. He gives people second chances, okay? Now we have an agent. We are now a stronger army.
I can sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
What? Where? In the rocks? Can you do your echolocation thing too, Solus, and like hone in? This is the cult that like was worshipping the rift or something. I didn't find them until way later. So they were still
The faithful move to follow your divine will. It shall be as you say.
Yeah, now they worship me now. Because I closed the rift.
The Maker didn't close the rift.
Lady Velena should be
did.
Are you
Lady Velena is dead.
No,
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter. Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
Join the Inquisition.
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
I think the Maker did keep them apart in this instance. Yeah. God, I love my guy. I love his golden eyes. It matches his golden little armor accents. And I love his silly hat. My guy's like, so slay. So good.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Whoever that is. It's been a long time since I've talked to whoever that was. Okay. And then one more cache, right? Go over to this one. Oh, hello.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
Templars killed your husband? That's what she
You're saying
said.
the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Maybe I'll find it.
Cold will claim some of them soon.
That's why.
I found some of the apostates' supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. I'll be ending stream for the night.